Simon & Schuster Audio presents How Can I Get Through to You? Reconnecting Men and Women by Terrence Real. Read by the author.
The relationship between men and women is in trouble, and it has been for over a generation. The relatively stable divorce rate over the past few decades indicates that the advent of couples therapy in the 1950s has so far yielded nothing potent enough to affect the fate of the roughly 1 out of 2 couples who will see their marriages dissolve. For over 40 years, the enormously influential women's movement has examined the oppression of girls and women in our society, the corrosive force leveled against our daughters to make them conform, and the psychological cost of girls' compliance. But if we are to heal the enmity between the sexes, we must begin to understand the forces that shape and misshape our husbands. The latest research on boys and their development tells us that, despite our raised consciousness and good intentions, boys today, no less than ever before, are permeated with an inescapable set of highly constricting rules. Those boys who try to step out of the box place themselves in harm's way, since even today, our culture's tolerance for young men who deviate from what we deem masculine is limited, and our intolerance expresses itself in emphatically ugly ways. The great bind is that those boys who do not resist, who choose or who are coerced to comply, do not escape either. Avoiding attack from without, those who adopt the traditions of male stoicism and self-reliance risk injury to the deepest and most alive aspects of their own being. The consequence of opposition is psychological and often physical brutality. The consequence of compliance is emotional truncation, numbness, and isolation. The transmutation of pain into rage, fear into attack is neither foreign nor new to manhood. As a teacher and practitioner of family therapy for the past 20 years, I have seen the wages of what I call toxic masculinity, the legacies of drinking, womanizing, depression, and fury sweep through whole generations like a fire in the wood, taking down everyone in its path until one man in one generation is graced with the courage to turn and face his demons, stemming the tide of injury.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?